Some of your favorite TV shows have some of the greatest Easter eggs in them, ranging from opening credits to hidden movie references. Showrunners are creative individuals that have a love for television and film. They work very hard to hide these Easter eggs, but we do our best to find them for you. Let us know when we talk about one of your favorite shows by liking this video, and don't forget to subscribe and join the notification squad for awesome videos like this one every day. Here is ScreenRant's list of 10 Easter eggs that take popular TV shows to another level. And before we start, can you guess this movie from these emojis? Stay tuned for the answer at the end of our video.
We don't even know him! He's a stranger!
Geez, Jeff, it has feeling.
Community. Dan Harmon was the showrunner for Community for the first 3 seasons, but his perfectionism and last-minute script updates were not loved by the network. Maybe this had to do with the lack of stellar ratings. So when production of season 4 started, Harmon was out, but in an unheard-of move by networks, they brought him back in for season 5. In season 5, at the end of the opening credits, there is a pencil taped up to reference Harmon trying to fix his beloved show. In previous seasons, there was no tape. The Walking Dead. When fan favorite Daryl digs through his bag of meds to help T-Dog out, there is a familiar blue-looking drug on the bottom of the bag. Remember that blue meth from the TV show Breaking Bad? It looks like Daryl made a stop at Walter White's trailer before the apocalypse broke out, just in case someone needed, pain meds. All we know is the blue product looks very familiar, and both shows were produced by AMC. An interesting hidden Easter egg from the TV crew. Friday Night Lights. Some people might forget that the TV show Friday Night Lights is not only a show starring Minka Kelly, but also starring the football team she roots for, the Dillon Panthers. The football players have a P decal on their helmets, but realistically they would have D, as that would stand for Dillon High School. But the showrunner Peter Berg wanted to pay homage to his feature film of the same name, so P is actually a reference to the Permian Panthers. Did we mention Minka Kelly is in this show? Daredevil. The law office of Nelson and Murdoch on Daredevil pledges itself to defending those that wouldn't be able to defend themselves, even if that means only being paid in the form of food. When Foggy receives a pie from a happy client, he replies,
"Strawberry rhubarb, you will be mine."
This is in reference to the movie Wayne's World, when Wayne speaks of his desired guitar.
It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine.
The writers are fans of the SNL sketch and wanted to show a little love to Mike Myers. Yeah, baby.
You think I'm dumb enough to fall for that? I'm insulted.
The Simpsons. The Simpsons is undeniably one of the most creative shows to ever air on television, and there is no way to know all of the references the writers and animators make. The opening credits are famous due to the show's couch gag, but there is another reference in those credits. When the show first aired, we see Maggie mistakenly put through the scanner of a supermarket till, with a hidden Easter egg. Originally, the price came up as $847.63, referencing the average monthly cost of raising a child in America in 1989. That is just one of thousands of other references The Simpsons have put in their long-running show. Doctor Who. Starting over 50 years ago, Doctor Who has garnered fans from all over the world. The British science fiction TV show depicts the adventures of a Time Lord named the Doctor, an extraterrestrial being from the planet Gallifrey. In the early years of the show, the Doctor carried around an umbrella quite often. So when Clara Oswald goes into a room full of old props, like the Doctor's cot, she briefly picks up an umbrella with a bamboo handle. Even though the Doctor's umbrellas were mostly remembered as being fancier in the earliest of the show's episodes, they looked just like this one. Kudos to Stephen Moffat and the prop department. Supergirl. Lena Luthor is the half-sister of the infamous Lex Luthor, and is now the CEO of L-Corp in the television show Supergirl. In Season 2, before boarding a helicopter, she admits to not enjoying flying, but admits that, statistically speaking, it's the safest way to travel. This is a nod to what Superman first says to Lois Lane when they meet for the first time in 1978's Superman.
Statistically speaking, of course, it's still the safest way to travel.
It's a great way to tip your hat to Christopher Reeve. Friends. One of Lisa Kudrow's big breaks came from the NBC sitcom Mad About You, where she played a less pleasant twin sister Ursula to Kudrow's Phoebe Buffay in Friends. When Helen Hunt and Lila Kenzie make cameo appearances in Friends, they stumble across Phoebe. They mistake Phoebe for Ursula, and Phoebe doesn't know what to make of it.
Hi, it's us. Right, and it's me.
It's a pretty cool crossover from two great sitcoms with the great Lisa Kudrow, Sherlock. The elder brother to Sherlock Holmes, Mycroft, quotes the work of Oscar Wilde in the season 4 episode entitled The Final Problem. The quote is from Wilde's The Importance of Being Earnest, and it's when he says,
"The truth is really pure and never simple."
This is a nod to Wilde, who inspired Arthur Conan Doyle to write his second novel about the famed detective, The Sign of the Four. Interestingly, the encounter between the two writers also convinced Wilde to write The Picture of Dorian Gray. Talk about inspiration.
Brad.
Stranger Things. Eleven, the ego-eating character from the hit TV series Stranger Things, has a lot of resemblances to Spielberg's E.T. character. She's a weird outsider who is alone on a planet and helps the main character mature. But the creators of the show say she's based off the anime character Elfen Lied. Both are psychic young girls being experimented on by a secret agency. These organizations are both run by a father figure to the little girls, and in their breakout scenes they kill several guards. On top of all that, they're both given numbers as names, not to mention Elfen sounds a lot like 11. Well, that's all folks, 10 Easter eggs that take popular TV shows to another level. And the answer to the movie emoji is... Did you get the right answer? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to ScreenRant for more fun videos like this one. Thanks for watching!